Hey there, welcome to Monday Move where we enhance your asana. Today we are going to work with what my teacher likes to call Pigeon's cousin or Brigids Cross. So this pose has a lot of different components to it, so don't get overwhelmed. But in all honesty, I prefer this pose to get into my hips more than pigeon pose. So there's a twist, there's a mini back bend, and a hip opener all at the same time. So it's pretty awesome. So let's hop on our mat and get to it. All right. So for Brigids Cross, what we want to do is first set up the twist. So I normally come to it from a down dog position. I'm going to take my left knee in towards my chest and shift forward into plank pose. Then I'm going to take the knee across my body to bring a twist and then kick my leg out so it's acting like a kickstand. Then I, as controlled as possible, lower my hips, but I want to try and keep my legs at an L shape. All right, so my back leg is still nice and straight. Then the leg that's crossing over is try to keep it parallel to the short edge of the top of your mat. Then you're going to lower yourself into onto your forearms, so you're kind of like in a twisted sphinx pose, I like to call this. So the back leg, if you're working on twisting and you don't have a whole lot of range of motion through your torso, you can drop your back foot, the back inner foot to the ground. But if you want to really try and stay on the toes, to wrap that top hip around. The outside of my crossed leg is pressing down through the floor. It's just not passively laying there. And again, in any sphinx pose, we're pressing our forearms through the floor. The palms are flat. And then I'm reaching my collarbones forward as I'm scooping up the lower part of my belly. And then you breathe. Great pose for outer hips. I T-band, psoas. And then I slowly start to work my hands back. Lift my hips, pull my knee in, come back to a tabletop position. And I'll do the second side facing you so you get a different angle. I'm going to come up into down dog. My right knee is going to come into my chest. I'm going to cross it over my body and kick my legs straight like a kickstand. And then I'm going to lower my hips to the ground. I'm going to try and keep this leg parallel to the top of the mat. I'm going to try to stay on the toes of my back leg. I'm going to come down onto my hands or onto my forearms and then find my adjustment. So I'm working to stay on my toes. Again, lowering onto the inside of my foot is okay. It'll allow this hip to pop up a little bit more. But really try and wrap that hip back towards the floor. Forearms are parallel, palms are face down. I'm pulling my chest forward, scooping up my belly, and then breathing into the twist. The crossed leg is active and pressing down into the floor. And again, that stretch, strengthen action will actually help you rotate better into the twist. A few breaths here. And when you're ready, walking your hands back. You're going to lift your hips, slide your knee back underneath you, and find hero's pose. All right, so like I said, there's a lot of components to that, but it is such a great stretch, especially if you're having IT band issues, outer hip issues, even lower back issues. The one thing though is if you are having lower back issues, make sure that core is activated in the twist to help stabilize through the SI joints. Make sure you're reaching your chest forward to get the front body stretch, and just allow yourself to breathe into the twist. All right, again, try it out. Let me know how it goes. Use the comment section below if you have any questions or comments. Frank's saying hi. This is our little kitten. And then I will see you next week, and we'll continue working with some hip poses. Have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week. Namaste.